Here we got Fisher and Pykel dryer squeaking, and it's not doing it right now. So I'm gonna take it apart and show you what could be the possible cause and how to take it apart. So nobody wants to touch these, so I thought I'll make a video how to tackle it. So there's a couple bolts here, 1 and 2, and then the top pops off. If you see a line right here on the dryer, usually the front comes off. And sometimes you have to pop the top, sometimes you gotta push these clips in, and this one is bolts. So I think it's kind of made like Frigidaire a little bit. So there's some other Fisher and Pykel like front top loading models. Those are total different design, but this one is like most of the dryers. So all right, let's take it apart. Okay, so here it is. Basically, get the screws out. The top flips up, and there was 2 screws, one here and one here, and the bottom is just the clips, so nothing in the bottom. So when I saw this, when I opened it, I saw this hole right there. I knew it's already, the plastic is worn out. What happens is these pads wore off. After the pads are gone, and then start wearing through the plastic. Usually you just gotta replace it all. So yeah, and this is like, I think, Frigidaire style. So I'm just gonna replace this plastic from here to here. This piece comes off. It's just on these clips here. There you go. And just gonna need new tabs. It should be good as new. So this one, he said it was like intermittent squeak, like squeak, squeak, squeak. So that's the front. If it would be like constant squeak, that would be a back bearing. And there's I'm not gonna take this apart because I have to get the belt off. But yeah, that bearing, when it turns, it's a consistent wee. It gets louder and louder as it gets hot. So but yeah, we'll get this replaced and it should be good as new. So here you go, a new piece. So just need 2 of these white glides and 2 gray ones. You got these guys here. We'll do it. Okay, so since I'm here, I got all of these guys installed and new glides. I had to reuse this one because I didn't have enough, but decided to replace this bearing here, which is this plastic piece, and I have one with me. I know they can squeak. Since I don't hear the squeak, I'm not sure exactly what the noise is coming from. I'm just gonna put it on. So getting the belt on, I think, is the hardest part, so hopefully you don't have to do that one. So this is kind of easy to replace. You don't have to get the drum out. So I got a new one right here. It doesn't look like much difference, but I know this plastic can start squeaking. So there's a ring there. I didn't have to pull the ring off. I was able just to pull this guy off. So hopefully I can get this one on there with the ring. Yep, just took a little force, push it through, and it's on there. So we should be 100% on all the moving parts that can make squealing. And there's a motor. This pulley is not common to squeak. I've seen it gone a few times, but yeah, this is pretty simple, no bearing. And here's your heating element, just in case. And there's a couple thermostats. You can test those without getting the drum out. And the heater will be a little hard to test from here if the heater is good. You might have to track the cables back to the timer. So that'll be a heating issue. So since it's a squeaking, I think we got all the parts on. Just got to put it back together. All right, the drum is back in. It just slides in, and the belt is back on. I had to use left hand, and it is very hard if you've never done this to get the belt back on. But after it's on, you're not sure if it's good or bad. Always spin your drum around at least a couple of turns and check if the belt gets back in the same spot where it used to be. And if it's somewhere else, something is wrong. Always stick your hand in, see if the belt is not twisted. If there's a twist and then it goes around the pulley and then there's another twist, yeah, that's not good. So anyway, spin it around a couple times before you put it back together. Put the front on and again spin it a couple times before you put it all together and start it, and the belt comes off, and then you have to do it all over again. So here's a quick tip for you. So all right, let's see how it works. All right, I got the front back on. I'm just gonna spin this guy by hand. So if you turn it on, it might sound a little funny, a little chafing until those pads break in, and don't forget to put these screws in. If that front pops off when it's running, not cool. All right, screws are in. Close it up.